Hey viewers, welcome to another game as Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing a Corki game, and Corki is going bottom lane with Soraka. He's going to play with Tristana and Janna and hopefully dominate them. Tristana, Corki, pretty well matched. Both of them have an escape, and both of them have excellent support players here. So we are going to have to see who makes the first mistake, because that is the one that's going to lose. So, yeah, interesting to say the least. Top lane Nautilus we see against Yorick. That should be Yorick, I would say. Although Nautilus, yeah, I haven't seen him a lot. I think it's free this week because every game I see has him in it. So, selected this game because our Corki player here, which is... oh, come on, let's watch the name here. Zen Lee actually told me that I hadn't done Corki in a while, and that is probably true, because I think the last Corki game is a year ago or so. So, yeah, thank you for reminding me, and if you have... so, if the other ones that are watching this have a game of a champion that I haven't done in a while, then please send me an email and put in the title that I haven't done that in a while. You can make up your own thing. Also, yeah, I would like you to, because I'm saying this in every game, so if you don't care or you already know, just skip forward a little bit or just ignore it. Turn on the spectator mode on your LoL replay. It is important for me, because then I can actually watch here, see what his health are, also see where the enemies are, and yeah, that way we can actually see a whole lot more of the game, and I will be able to make better commentaries. To turn it on, you just open LoL Replay, the software, and you go to the top right. There's a gear icon that says options. Click it, then turn on spectator mode, and it is disabled by default, so we would have seen this or this invasion incoming a lot earlier then. Yeah, just as enable that, it will be disabled by default, and this gank is coming in. There's nothing we can see here, but there are lots of people here, and Tristana is getting quite low. She should die here, because I don't think she went for that. No, she doesn't die because Cards is still here. Yeah, I can't even see who's on which team. But Cards is flashing over the wall, which is completely useless. Yeah. He went from here to there, which is the same distance if your enemies are here. I mean, walking over here and then flashing over this would actually make sense. But anyway, once again, the new visuals. So I'm already used to it. That's kind of creepy, but yeah, we have new visuals on this map, in this game, as you can see, and I like them really a lot. They're a huge improvement over what we had, and yeah, they're just great. I mean, I love them. So the only thing I think should be remedied is the lighting. The lighting is still pretty crappy, and therefore it looks kind of flat. The grass kind of looks, well, one plane. Yeah, it is one plane, I know that. I mean, it's all drawn on one plane. They aren't actually 3D models of grass. I understand that. But you can see the difference between these flowers, like with the shadow behind it and blah blah, and the grass that's over here. So there could be a little more detail in that, but that's for the next update. For this update, I must say I really truly like it. Well, there's nothing not to like, I guess. So anyhow, Corki is starting off with a 1-0-2. Going for the Gatling gun. I'm assuming he took a phosphorus bomb first, because that's normally the first skill to choose. And what's... hang on. I was saying Tristana bottom lane, but she is actually top lane. Oh, she's mid lane. No, I have no idea what she's doing. Do they not have... Oh, they don't have a jungler. Oh, can't believe it took me this long to notice that. Anyhow, so no jungler on the enemy team. And that means Tristana plus... who else died? Sorry. Tristana, Nautilus in top lane. So Tristana died once, Nautilus already twice. Karthus died once. Well, that was the first blood. We saw that. And yeah, that was pretty amazing because 2 champions were in bottom lane and they lost 5 versus 2 fights by losing 1 champion. That is pretty amazing. But yeah, I guess that happens if you aren't paying attention well enough, or you make just poor decisions like Karthus flashing over the wrong wall. It is perfectly possible. So yeah, between Vayne and Corki, yeah, Corki should have the early game, Vayne should have the late game, but yeah, it's all about Corki being aggressive in the early game, and Soraka doing an excellent job of just scouting over here. Although it may not be intentional, she does give a lot of vision there. She did put a ward over here, I think, which is excellent because now their jungler can just pick up the enemy buffs without, or the enemy blue buff at least, without any problems. So the enemies really don't have anything here, well, anything awarded or anything, well, to do with this. So he does pick up another blue buff. Good for him. And yeah, Vayne is indeed not buying health potions, and it's good that he actually spots that, because that is the Corki spotting that. Yeah, he had a very nice email, and yeah, you can see the difference here. This is a healing support, so you can actually go for the Doran's Blade. This is a non-healing support, so you cannot go for the Doran's Blade. You should go for boots and health potions. And for that reason, Vayne has already been home once. She was out of the lane, and she is going to get harassed every time, and she has to turn back. She has to disengage every time because she cannot heal back up. And we will see that eventually in the minion score. I'm not sure if we will be able to see it now. Yeah, it's 45 to 25. So we already are seeing this, and this is so important to understand. You need that lane sustain, and Corki, yeah, has the perfect lane sustain support, who obviously isn't going to be super useful in the late game. Especially if you're laning into like the mid game. So in the mid game, Soraka is definitely not the best support. In the early game and late game, she is very, very good. Janna is very good in the mid to late game, not really the early game, because she has no heal. So all of the damage that goes onto your carry cannot be healed. The only thing you can do is provide a shield, but the shield is more valuable for the attack speed, attack damage it gives, than for the actual well, HP it gives. But I guess you can use it as an HP shield. And Janna is also out of healing potions. And both of them are about half health, so they might actually be able to do some damage here. And oh, a nice double kill there for the Karthus. And Corki going really aggressive and going to get this kill. Yeah, should you get a double kill here, and unfortunately, yeah, the Karthus did hit Soraka, and unfortunately she goes down. But Corki gets out, and it's a 2-for-1 trade, but giving that kill to Karthus is really painful, because he now gets an additional 300 gold. And that means about 900 gold for him in with one ultimate, and that is going to cost you in the late game. So 57 minions compared to, well, nothing on the rest of the team. That is quite amazing. So we're going to lock on the camera to this Corki, and we're going to just check how the lanes are doing. So currently we are in bottom lane 57 to 33. The supports are each have 1 and 2, so they don't really matter. Sometimes you see a lot of minion kills on the support, but in this case not so much. Yeah, I'm going to say the jungler plus the top laner. So they're at about 60, and the 2 top laners on the enemy team, they are at about 45. So top lane is doing well too. Well, combined with the jungler. And then mid lane, while we just go on this, hang on, let's see if something happens. No, nothing seems to happen. The mid lane is this guy, I'm assuming 32 to cards is 23, so even he is ahead. So every lane winning currently. Although the mid lane could definitely do with a little more farm. But yeah, since we're not watching the mid lane and I have no way to see whether or not they get the minions one for one, also one of the advantages of the spectator mode, I cannot really see why that is. So are they missing the last hits? So are they not last hitting correctly? Or are they harassing each other so much that it is pretty much impossible to last hit? Because that happens a lot in this game. People keep harassing each other then, and at some point both of them will stay in the lane. Yeah, let's go watch here. So both of them will stay in the lane then, and yeah, they cannot farm, so both of them have to really watch out. And Fizz is going to get out of here and is going to be alive. So I don't know how much HP he has. It says 800, but it doesn't mean that's true. And this guy must be really low if Fizz does something like this. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, there you go. I had about 200 HP left. An easy kill there for our friend Fizz. And yeah, currently we can see that all of the harass done on Vayne is still sticking, because she has 136 damage and she has about 13% lifesteal, assuming that she doesn't have lifesteal runes and masteries. And oh, really aggressive here from Corki, but is he going to get anything done? Yeah, he is going to get another rocket straight in the face. And yeah, there goes Vayne again. She needs to back off now. She needs to heal and make sure that she doesn't get killed by the harassment. And yeah, of course Corki is going to push this lane now, because if Vayne is not in the lane, what you need to do is push the lane, make sure that she cannot get the farm when she comes back, and yeah, just push, push, push. There we go. All of these minions are going to suicide into the turret. Oh, she's still there. That is even better. Yeah, he misses the big one, which is a shame. But they are going to go really aggressive here. And come on, kill them both. So it's a 2-for-1 trade. Oh, an excellent sacrifice there by Soraka. She goes aggressive on them, draws the turret fire, and lets Corki finish both of the kills. And oh, this guy is going to die as well. Yep, but he does have an ultimate, I think. Yep, here comes the ultimate. The heal wasn't really necessary, but I would have done exactly the same thing, just wanting to make sure that I survived, because it would be really stupid to die there with the heal up. So now you can see he no longer has this the health potions. He may buy new ones, but the question is, does he really need that? Because at this moment he has 6% lifesteal, 9% lifesteal, so he does have masteries or runes. I think masteries will give you 3% lifesteal. And 129 damage, but more importantly, he has 1600 life to play with. And that is enough normally to resist the burst. You do have an escape with the Valkyrie, although he has been using that very offensively, which is very good. And yeah, this dude not really understanding his ultimate. They are going to grab a kill here on the Nautilus, and yeah, obviously the clone should have gone in first, should have done the first bit of damage, and after that they should have ran in. But yeah, well, if the clone does damage, I guess the turret fire will still focus you. So yeah, these bottom laners and mid lane are now focusing on this top lane because they know that the bottom lane is kind of a lost cause. They lost a turret here, and they're going to lose another one if nobody is going to stop this Corki, because obviously Corki is just going to kill this turret. It is already at 30%, and it is going to go down before the minions are actually done. And there we go. Easy enough. And we're just going to fall back now after these minions die, I'm assuming, because yeah, everybody will be coming here now, although it is way too late. And Soraka once again taking the alternative route, just to make sure that she can help out mid lane if needed, but also to spot for Corki to make sure that nobody's coming at him through this jungle patch. And yeah, with the ward here, this is an excellently placed ward, by the way, if you're on the blue team, not if you're on the purple team. Oh, my colorblind mode is no longer on, so let's turn that on, because I like that. So yeah, I noticed that last game as well, so their health bars are now blue instead of green. I noticed it last game as well, but it wasn't really a priority then. I was like, yeah, whatever. But now I had nothing better to do, so might as well heal that up. Or heal that up, do that. Anyway, Kurtz is going to die once again. Might actually get this Soraka. Soraka, yeah, no heal. Yep, she is going down. That was predictable, but unfortunate. Soraka could have stayed back a little more, and could have actually prevented a lot of damage, because she took a lot of damage from that AoE skill of Karthus. And oh wow, come on, get them kills, man. So currently we are at 3152, so 315. Hang on, because he just levels up some of one of the skills. No, it's 3152. So maximizing damage, the damage and the armor shredding on the Gatling gun first, and then going for the phosphorus bomb, which is a pretty reasonable build. I don't know whether it's better to go phosphorus bomb or Gatling gun, but it's definitely not better to go Valkyrie. Valkyrie is really a utility skill. You should use it when you need it, but never, well, to get minions or, well, something stupid like that. And yeah, we're going top lane now to farm it up, because this is a really dangerous lane to stay in, but also because, well, two of them were already here, two of the enemies, and Jax has this, no problem. So Jax here with Soraka, and they are going to do very well, because, well, Soraka can give Jax all the health and armor he needs, and by now she should have level 5 heal, of course, and yeah, she shouldn't have any problem healing him, and level 2 ultimate, of course. Oh, Soraka going down here, and yeah, unfortunately it doesn't work in this in the spectator mode. You can just click the portrait. And is Jax? Oh, Jax is actually going to grab that kill. Wow. So 120 life remaining, and they are going to well, get this turret. So this Nautilus on the enemy team just reconnected. He was out of the game, but they already lost by then. I mean, it's 23-8. Come on, be real. So Corki, yeah, really doing a great job here, 7-0, and really showing Vayne who's boss in the early game. And by doing so, not allowing her to farm, Jax get executed by Dragon. Well played, well played. So yeah, I was going to have a look at how the Vayne is doing in farm. So it's 155 to 60. So you can see there's a little bit of a gap there, and that's because Corki went aggressive on someone who didn't have healing potions. And without the healing potions, there is no way she can stay in lane. And yeah, they do plant a ward over here, which is fine. Nobody's going to be there anyway. And Karts is going to die again. Corki's ultimate picking that up. Well, I don't know if it actually picked it up, but at least getting the chance to. And a nice invulnerability there from Fizz, preventing that damage. A nice ultimate from Soraka too. They might actually pick up this kill now for free. And yes, they do. So he does survive, and Soraka gets the assist on that. Nicely played. That's how you play that. And the surrender coming in. So obviously, yeah, it's a very easy game after you go this well, after you do this well in the early game. But I hope you still enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.